Hey guys, welcome back to my corner. So it's here again. We have us another 3-star weekend dungeon, and this time around it is Mao, the Water Drunken Master. Now I am actually super excited for seeing this guy on the rotation, and the reason being is, for the last year and a half I have completely ignored the Drunken Masters. I looked at one of them, I think it was the fire one once, and decided, he's not really worth my time, and I fed him and I fed them all. I've had all three of the major elemental ones and just kept throwing them away to make more 4 stars, which I then used to make 5 and 6 stars. Um, so I really didn't put much stock in them. But a few weeks ago, on another account, I pulled a light Drunken Master. And my policy is with light and dark monsters, don't throw them. They might be useful later. So I got to looking at him and realized that the Light Drunken Master is actually very, very useful. And then I got to looking at the others and found that the Wind and Water ones are also insanely useful. So I highly recommend getting him, and let me kind of walk you through why, and I'll show you the Wind and the Light one as well. So first skill, hits for 150% of his attack. It ignores the enemy's defense, and it reduces their attack power by 100% chance when fully skilled for 1 turn. So what this means is he is going to do less damage against your basic attack type monsters because he's just doesn't have the multiplier there. But against your support and your tank type monsters, he's going to do more damage on his first skill than a typical attacker will. His second skill recovers everyone's HP by 240% of his attack power before it's skilled. It, of course, increases as you skill, and it reduces their chance to be critically hit for 2 turns. So not only can this actually be a big heal, it also reduces the amount of damage your party takes overall by reducing their chance to be critically hit. So good healer roll there. So far we got good damage and good healer. So his third skill, it attacks the enemy for 720% of his attack stat, which is a really high multiplier even for a third skill. It increases the attack bar of all allies by 15% and increases their attack speed for 2 turns. So what we see in Mao is he is a high damage dealer, he is a decent healer, and he boosts attack bar and attack speed of the party. So he actually fills 3 different roles here, all in one character. Because of that, I feel like he is really one of the more underrated summons in the game. I think everybody should consider him for their lineups because with this kit, he's going to be good for TOA, he's going to be good for Giants B10, he's going to be good for Dragons B10, and he's going to be useful in PvP, especially if you're up against a high defense team with his first skill. So I absolutely think that everybody should be, if you don't have one and it's not skilled up, I think you should farm one this weekend. He needs 13 skill ups. He also, I need to mention this as well, Come to Us has said that by year's end, probably actually closer to July than December, they are going to give us another fusion 5-star. And this time it's going to be a light monster. They haven't told us what the light monster is going to be, and they haven't told us what the fusion materials are. But they're releasing this monster now, and he's not currently part of any fusions that I know of. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure he's not part of any fusions. So you might also want to grab an extra one and throw it in storage just in case he's fusion fodder for the up-and-coming monsters. How would I rune this guy? I would rune him with, in an ideal world, I would give him Violent Revenge with attack percent, crit damage, attack percent, and focus on speed and crit chance substats. But if you don't have that, he would also do well with Blade instead of Revenge, and you could replace the Violent with Fatal or Swift. Either way, he'd still be good. Or if you're really high-end, you could probably do well with your Revenge runes. Or not Revenge, Rage runes, increasing his overall crit damage. Any one of those sets I think would be really good on him. Now, of course, Despair's wasted on this guy. And your other 2 sets, you don't need accuracy on him, so you don't need focus. You could slip some survivability on him if you wanted with guard or energy, but I really feel like Blade or Revenge is the way to go on your 2 set. Now, if you want to use them in PvP, of course, Will and Nemesis runes are always good as well. So that's all I've got for Mao. Let's look at his counterparts here that I said were also useful. Now, the Wind one, Huan, or Huan, however you say it, he only fills 2 roles. Mao is the only one that fills 3 roles, but both the Wind and the Light one fill 2. and that is he's got the same first and second skill as Mao. His third skill, though, attacks the enemies 3 times. Each attack has a chance to reduce the target's defense, and it gives everyone a heal over time effect for 2 turns. So he's being a better healer by giving you a heal on his second and his third skill. Now the light one is also the same first and second skill, and his third skill hits 3 times. Each hit has a chance to block enemies' HP recovery for 2 turns, and he heals by 25% of the total damage inflicted. Heals the whole party by that amount. So the higher his damage is, the more powerful his heal is on both his second and his third. Now, that makes both Huan and Tianqin great healing roles, but they don't fit that third role that Mao does. So overall, though, I feel like the Drunken Masters are completely underrated and usually ignored by most players, as I never see them used anywhere, and I really think they should be. So this weekend, go out and grab them. Grab extras so you can do your skill ups. They're definitely worth it. But that's all I have to say about these guys for today. So if you have any questions, comments, you think I missed something or could have covered something better, put it down below. Otherwise, like, share, subscribe, and let people know I'm out here. And you guys, we will see you next time in the corner. Have a great day.